we're here back at our range. We're gonna do another little sort of stripped down little training drill based thing today. First thing we're gonna be doing is the simple and infamous One+Reload+One pistol drill. So what that's going to entail is standing within these flags here, and it is a draw, one shot, and then a reload, second shot. That would be the first iteration of what we're gonna be doing here. But this is one of those things where, like we talked about with our concealed draw video, it's a little bit of thing that we do from time to time, but not nearly enough as we should to stay sharp. So today we're going to be put into video, and hopefully that will be the crucible that creates better shooters out of all of us. So let's get to it. All right, so this is a bad boy set to random, and I've got my reload of 1, and I have a magazine ready. So, are you ready? All right. .73. First time, so we don't know if it's the worst time. Hopefully it is the worst time. Step up to the line. Very nice. Very nice. 2 hits. What's the time?
698.
All right. What are you looking at?
I was trying to compare this guy to this guy and what made this one not lock, but this one did.
Oh, the first one didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Well, hopefully the video noticed.
Oh, thumb break. Damn it. .762. We are getting slower every time.
Every time.
I blame it on my tactical magazine retention.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you bastard. You are such a stick. Okay, shooter. If you're ready, make yourself, ask yourself if you're ready.
All right, shooter ready. Ready? Stand by. Every time. Second magazine. I switched them, unless I didn't.
Hey, come on. Dummy fast though. Well, by our standards. Oh well. 5:08.
All right.
So that's 70 something seconds faster than. Actually, I don't even remember what the last one was. The first one was like 570 something. Doesn't mean anything because you can't miss fast enough to win a stage / gunfight or whatever. Stand by. 662. So yeah, dancing around sort of the same time. But that was like a, I don't know what happened. That was like a weird. I don't even know what who we're judging ourselves against. Like, are we? What's the world record for this?
That's a good question.
If you know the world record for this, just give us a call or text. In fact, you could fax it to us.
Rolling.
We had some good fun up our. And so now we're going to do a similar deal, except we're going to be doing it with our rifles, also known as long guns. They differ in pistols in that they're longer. Beyond that, it's the same basic concept. From way back here, you can see we've dropped back a little bit. I don't know, can you see the target at all on there?
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Vaguely, yeah. We're not gonna repaint it just for you guys. We can see it. So from in between these two flags, we're gonna just do a nice one, reload our rifle, then get another one. But this is where it gets really exciting, right? Are you ready for this? Are we doing this? We're gonna do this? All right, so once we do that, then the rifle's now just inherently clear because both mags are only loaded with one round. We're gonna just run back, and we're gonna do the pistol one again. And then we're gonna see what the times are. What this accomplishes, we have no idea, but it just seems to align with the whole idea of more movement is a good thing. More running, as much running as possible. Except this time, we get to have even more fun because we're gonna run through the jungle, baby. So yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way back up. Just watch back a few seconds to where we were doing the pistol if you wanna see an example of how that's gonna work. Let's get it. All right, Super Spade, you're looking pretty decent there. You ready to run this? Ready. All right.
Safety.
All right, nice, 2 hits. Nicely done. Good job. Whew. Yeah, right.
3190.
31 seconds, all right. That doesn't seem too bad. Guy's gonna beef you no matter what.
Yeah.
So really, like, you know, you can either go all the way around the berm, just find whatever scavenged, you know, things that he didn't find. Because Josh's secret computer room is off limits to you, big guy. Why is that so exhausting today?
Time.
Oh, I got 29:01.
Ah.
So that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's good to do things like this, bring it back to basics somewhat every now and then, and you learn a few lessons. Lessons such as...
Well, a couple main lessons here. Number one being don't buy a holster off of Amazon. It's a lesson that if you've been paying attention to the channel, I've been learning and relearning for a while.
Yes.
But it's really come to bear here in recent months, and it requires a two-handed draw. So
a two-handed draw to prevent this from...
Yes, just trying to come with the gun. It's I mean, it's got the retention, that's kind of nice until you need the gun to be out of the holster.
Yeah. My holster draw was a little slow too because of the snap. There's a technique for the thumb break that I practiced a little while ago, but I don't remember that. I'm trying to go too fast, which is another lesson that we learned, is that generally speed kills in this kind of situation.
And not in the good way.
Not in the good way. Practicing smoothness and the finer muscle memory is super important. So when you first start this kind of stuff off, don't try to be Captain Price or whoever the kids are out worshiping these days. Probably still Captain Price. Slow yourself down and don't try to be as lightning fast as possible, because I have a feeling those couple missed shots that we had pretty much were just from us rushing it.
Yeah, slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
Right.
And speed is fine, but accuracy is final. So
I like that. If you practice smooth and you practice the fundamentals, you'll never have to practice speed, because the speed will just grow on you over time.
yeah.
I had a little bit of a gear thing too with my pistol magazine. See, these are both really fantastic barrel ball magazine pouches, which we will be having a video on pretty soon. I'm having a few more come in, and I'm going to do a little bit more testing with them. But the rifle one is very solid, but the nature of the webbing of the pistol one, you could probably see there's a significant amount of play in the strips here, in the webbing on the belt, because this is a cheapo belt. Yours is a cheapo belt as well.
Yeah.
But you can get a lot of good use out of a cheapo belt, which is another video that we're going to be coming out with pretty soon, where we'll dive into these systems a little bit more. the magazine pouch has such good retention within it that it wants to come with the magazine. But once it's out and I get it in the gun and my follow-up is pretty tight, and I feel really good about my reloads post the pull.
Yeah.
Post pull. And then you had a weird issue with your magazine, talking about slowing the reload mechanically.
Yeah, so having to actually chamber another round on the reload because for whatever reason I wasn't getting slide lock. Can't tell if it's limp wrist or if it's dirty or bad followers. So stay tuned. If you have any comments on that, let us know. Maybe you'll be able to help me figure it out faster.
If there's any Glock aficionados.
Yeah, if there's anybody that owns a Glock out there, let us know. But overall, actually, these pouches aren't too bad. They're a little floppy, but I think the Meltec mag pouches were made for something smaller originally because I get really good retention and it's a smooth enough draw. So on the pistol side, it really was just losing that slide lock and losing a second of that.
It would be one thing if you were fumbling with pulling the mag, but you don't want to have to be manipulating the gun any further than just closing the slide and just pulling the trigger. So that's something of note. And also with the reload on my rifle, the beautiful KP-15 has a flared mag well, which that wasn't necessarily a high stress reload, although I guess somewhat is, right? That's the same.
A stress reload.
Stress reload, but that's really a nice feature for when you're fumbling around and you're trying to line things up. It just kind of shoots right in. But that was actually pretty good. The rifle, incorporating that into it, and then a little bit of a physical run, just adding that level of like trying to bring your levels down, so you can do this next part of the thing. That's always good.
And while we're on the topic of mag pouches, I will say I cheated a little bit. So this is the Miltech, bottom of the barrel Velcro mag pouch.
$7, right?
Yeah, I think so, or less.
I have them too.
And I actually just left it in here. They have a little Velcro bit, and this offers almost zero retention, really. Well, there you go. Yeah. And it has a Velcro in there, so we're still not certain what the purpose is for that. But if you don't turn sideways and you intend to be upright the entire time, there's really no problem with it because it doesn't fall out. It's tall enough for that.
Yeah.
So that helped my speed on that rifle reload.
Even faster than like a real open top pouch that's designed to grip the magazine.
Yes.
Because when you're standing still, you can get away with that little trick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was another little drill / training / whatever you want to call it, kind of little glimpse into what we do out here on the range when we're not like just going berserk basically. So if you enjoy this kind of stuff, just let us know. We want to hear more from you guys and what you think. And a like is always welcome as well. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, at the very least, maybe just browse through some of the stuff that we've got. Because if for some reason you stumbled on this video of all things, I think you might like some more of our stuff. Because we do get kind of fun out here every now and then when we're not trying to be serious high-speed operators like we were today. So anyway, that'll be a wrap on this one, and stay tuned for more in the future. Like I said, some more gear stuff is going to be coming out pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around. Hot dogs or pho today?